You throw ribs over hot coals, and now they're dry, burnt, and pretty much inedible. You blame direct heat, but the fire didn't fail, the setup did. Most people fail at direct grilling because they go in without a plan. Too much charcoal, no target temperature, no meat movement strategy. It's not that direct grilling fails, it's that it's misunderstood. When fire runs wild, ribs dry out before they cook through. You get flare-ups, scorched bark, and uneven texture. And instead of fixing the setup, most folks ditch the method. But direct grilling done right, it's a beautiful thing. It's one of the fastest, most flavorful ways to cook ribs. It just isn't a passive method. It demands control and rhythm. That's where the fire balance system comes in. It's a simple framework to help you take control of your charcoal fire without overcomplicating things. Law number 1, use the right amount of fuel to hit your target temp. Law number 2, set your vents to the neutral position, but don't rely on them to fix poor fire setup. And law number 3, control the cook by adjusting meat placement, not just airflow. For ribs cooked over direct heat, I shoot for a grade level temp between 275 to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to build bark without burning. You want to create a consistent heat, not a raging fire. Also remember, as you grill direct at higher temperatures, your fire control strategy needs to be locked in to avoid burning and overcharring the meat. Once your fire is dialed in, the rest is timing. On a hot fire, I usually flip every 5 to 7 minutes in the first phase of the cook. That keeps bark development even, allows enough time for the meat to absorb the smoke, and avoids one side scorching. Now here's where it gets fun, because once you've got the fire balanced, you can go even deeper. This is where I bring in something I call the punch and protect principle. It's inspired by boxing. Great fighters don't just throw punches, they read their opponent and know when to strike and when to step back. Direct grilling works the same way. Now don't get it twisted. This isn't about fighting the fire. We don't fight fire, we flow with it. Punch and protect is about understanding what the grill gives you and responding in real time. Punching is flipping, rotating, adjusting placement to build flavor. Protecting is backing off, closing the lid, calming flare-ups, and reading the smoke. You move in and out of these phases based on what the fire's giving you. By the way, if you want to avoid common grilling mistakes like these, be sure to grab my free guide, 5 Common Grilling Mistakes and How to Fix Them. It's packed with easy fixes and pro tips that'll instantly level up your grilling game. I'll drop a link down in the description below for you to check out. I've grilled entire racks of ribs with no safety zone, because I am the safety zone. That confidence doesn't come from luck. It comes from logging hundreds of hours on my grill and learning how it responds. It doesn't matter if you're using a kettle, offset, or barrel smoker. The principle still holds. The key is reading your grill like an opponent in the ring, and once you know its rhythm, you won't get caught off guard again. Grilling isn't just about heat, it's about control. Control the fire, control the cook. And direct heat grilling, that's just another tool in your arsenal. Hey, real quick, I want to give a special shout out to Jim. He's been watching the channel, reaching out, and just putting in the reps. These are some pictures he sent over of a meal he made for his family, and I've got to say, this right here is what it's all about. Good food, made with care, served with pride. Jim, keep up the great work, man. You're doing it. And if you've been following along and want to be featured in an upcoming video, send us some photos. We'd love to hear your story too. And here's a bonus tip for you. If your coals look too aggressive before the meat hits the grates, don't rush. Close the lid, let them calm down. That's the protect phase in action. Sometimes it's best to wait for the right conditions before you throw your first blow. Now that you know what to look out for when direct grilling ribs, you might be wondering, what's the next step to level up your grilling game? Well, it all starts with watching this video right here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be even more powerful. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, grill boldly, serve proudly, and enjoy the process.